Hey guys, welcome to TopTech. We've checked out some really interesting gadgets over the last year, and this is a mega compilation of all our favorites from 2023. So let's quickly get started. The first product we're checking out is this portable 8-watt Bluetooth speaker. Now, just like any typical Bluetooth speaker, this connects over Bluetooth 5.0, has rear firing speakers, an inbuilt 2400 mAh battery. On the side, you also have the ability to add a micro SD card and a USB pen drive to play audio directly off of that. But as you may have noticed, that's not all that the speaker can do. On the front is a really nice pixel display that has 32 built-in animations. We would have liked to have a lot more control over this display, but unfortunately you only have built-in animations. But they're pretty interesting and fun animations, and they add a little more drama to your desk. Now, you can have these animations playing even when the sound is not playing, and these animations will also react to the sound that is on the speaker. So think of them as visualizers that allow you to sort of animate and show visuals with your sound that is playing on the speaker. The speaker has a really nice sound, and you can enhance the sound by placing it next to a wall. As it is backfiring, it will reflect off of the wall and give you a more fuller sound. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below.
I just wanna see the light.
The next product we're checking out is this Gadget Organizing bag. Now, this is a really nice quality bag that has a hard exterior and really good quality zippers. You also have some padding on the inside to protect your gadgets and accessories. You can pop in a whole lot of things in this, whether you're carrying your chargers, power banks, pen drives, or even cables. Everything will fit in this quite well and keep it organized. So this is also great if you like to carry these things with you. You can have everything organized in this, and then this can go into your backpack. It's extremely well made and has a lot of different types of pockets and elastics that help hold your gadgets in place without letting them fall out. A pretty cool accessory if you have a ton of gadgets like we do. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. The next product we are checking out is this travel charger for the Apple Watch. Now, this is just a base for an Apple Watch that allows you to charge your Apple Watch by placing directly on this. This uses your existing iPhone charging cable, so you don't have to carry an additional cable with you when you're traveling. This is also a really great accessory to have on you if you use an Apple Watch quite frequently to charge in case you forgot to charge at night. It's well made, looks smart, and includes a leather carry case with a strap that allows you to safely carry this accessory with you at all times. Next up, we do have a USB-C cable. Now, this has a built-in display that allows you to see what level or what speed your devices are charging at and how much power is passing through the cable. It'll show you the display in wattage, and this cable itself supports up to 100 watts. It is a 1 meter cable, it's braided and is extremely well made. This will work with not only your smartphones and small devices, but you can also use it with laptops because it does support up to 100 watts. So any laptop with that capability will also work with this. And then it'll show you the exact charging speed on the display itself. First product on our list is this headband cover. Now, this simply slides onto your existing headphones and provides an extra layer of protection. It has a built-in zipper that allows you to easily attach this to your headphones. Now, in our case, a lot of headphones, especially their headbands, get used a lot and get damaged. So this is a good way to protect your new headphones, or a great way to hide that nasty foam that starts coming out of the headband and sort of make it look better and new, because your headphones otherwise work great. It is available in a few colors. We like the black color, so we got the black color. Everything that we feature in this video will be linked in the description below, so you can go check it out. The next product on our list is this wooden speaker. Now, this is a compact speaker which has a wooden frame and a wooden body. It has a 1200 mAh battery built in and has Bluetooth 5.0. This also supports FM and USB as well as an SD card input, but you can also connect it to your smartphone via Bluetooth, and that way you can listen to music from your smartphone as well. The speaker has a built-in 1200 mAh battery and has about 5 hours of playback. Here is what it sounds like. Apart from sounding great, it also looks great and has this rustic appeal because of the wood design. We definitely recommend it. We'll have it linked in the description below. Next up on our list is this sleeve, which is great for tablets. Now, this is designed for MacBook Airs or iPads or any other tablet that you may have. It's got a leather texture, but it is not leather. It's vegan leather. And it also includes additional pouch that can be used for carrying the charger, the cables, or any other additional accessory that you may have. It's very smartly made and has a grab handle as as well. And the top attaches to the case itself with magnets. The entire case can also be used as a mousepad or a base for your laptop or tablet. The inside of the case has a soft fleece lining, so it won't scratch up your devices as well. This pouch is well made and is available in a few sizes, so you can pick and choose the one that you want. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. The next product on our list is this really cool timer. Now this is a 4-inch timer that is magnetic, so you can attach easily to surfaces in your house or your kitchen. It has a large display that reads up to 99 minutes and has a dial on the front that you can use to set up the timer. Because of the design, it also is easily visible, but it also has a built-in alarm that is fairly loud, up to 90 decibels, so will alert you when the timer runs out. You can use the device as a traditional timer to count down from a certain time, or you can use it as a stopwatch so you can count up from 0 as well. It's well built, looks great, and has a really nice and large display. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. This really small and compact rechargeable fan. Now this has 3 speeds and has a compact design with a really small fan blade on the front, which does have a cover to protect the users as well as children. Because of its compact nature, you can easily carry it with you in your bag and it'll even fit inside your pocket. It has a built-in 1500 mAh rechargeable battery, and depending on the speed that you use it at, it can run up to 12 hours. It also has a USB Type-C port for charging and has a really nice design and is available in a few colors. The next product on our list is this portable desk lamp. Now this is a rechargeable light that you can place on your desk, and you can pull out the top and sort of point it towards your desk, so you can use this as a reading light. The light also has a built-in stand and a phone holder at the bottom, so you can use that to mount your phone and make your phone hands-free for viewing. But the best thing about this is that you can remove it from the stand and close up the light on the top, so then it becomes a portable flashlight. This also has a standard Type A port because this can also double up as a power bank. For the price this flashlight is available at, it is a really cool accessory. It also has 3 levels of brightness for the light. Definitely go check this out. It's a really nice EDC device to have. The next product on our list is this arc lighter. Now this is again a rechargeable lighter that allows you to not only light up things like your gas stove or your barbecue, but is also great for tea lights and candles that you may have in your house. The neck of the lighter is flexible, so you can move it around to get the best angle, and the arc light that sort of starts the fire is flame resistant completely, so you can use it in high winds as well. So if you're out and about, or if you're on the roof trying to get a barbecue started, you don't have to worry about the wind at all. It's a pretty cool device, and one charge will last you basically a whole year. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. The next product on our list is the S-Spiner. Now we've shown versions of this in the past that were made out of metal, but this one is an inexpensive one made out of plastic. It's a fairly large size for the price that it's offering, and this is a really useful carabiner clip that allows you to attach one thing to the other. So if you have a water bottle or headphones that you want to attach to your backpack, or simply want to use this as a large keychain that you can attach to your belt hook, this device is perfect for that, and it is inexpensive for the kind of build quality it has, and it is one of those handy hooks that will always be useful. Go check it out. I'll have it linked in the description below. The next product on our list is this OTG adapter and card reader. Now this is a multi-use device that can be plugged into all types of ports. It has a USB-C port built in and also a USB Type A port, which opens up to reveal a micro USB port. For connectivity, you have a standard female USB A port with which you can connect external hard drives. And then you can also insert micro SD cards or SD cards to read those directly from a mobile device. This is a fairly useful tool. It's well made and inexpensive and lightweight. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. Next up are these compact, simple wall hangers. Now these can be used to hold up your wire plugs. So if you want to organize your wire plugs around a socket, you can do that. This will also hold up small accessories like an adapter and also some cables, but primarily designed for wall plugs so that you can have your plug hanging next to a wall and you can simply plug it in. These are available in packs of 4 and they are really inexpensive, come with adhesive strips built in, a must-have accessory for organizing your cables. Next up we have a cleaning device. Now this has a whole host of tools in there, but it also comes with this nice case that holds everything. So if we start from the top, you have a screen wiping tool, some key pullers, you also have a SIM ejector tool, and on the inside you have a whole host of brushes and picks along with a pump that allows you to sort of blow air away from your keyboards or whatever, and you do also have some cleaning liquid in there along with some really fine brushes. And on the bottom, you do have a large, really soft brush that can be used to clean away keyboards or other surfaces that you may have in your home or office. This kit is really useful, and if you have a lot of gadgets or accessories around your home or your office, this can definitely come in handy for that. The next product we're checking out is a mini UPS. Now, typical mini UPSs are available in single voltages. This one is unique because it has a triple voltage design, so you can choose either from a 5 volt, a 9 volt, or a 12 volt. So not only can you power things like routers and 12 volt devices that you may have around your house, but then you can also power 5 volt devices like security cameras or lights or lamps that are USB powered. Now, we typically bought this for security cameras, but of course you can buy it for routers as well. And because it has triple outputs, you can actually power multiple devices from this and use this as a mini UPS for several things. This is really useful and is available in a couple of capacities. I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a compact UPS. We are going to be using this with some of our USB security cameras. Next up, we're checking out the stubby screwdriver. This is a compact size screwdriver that has a built-in ratcheting system and can also hold in 6 bits. Not only is this compact, it's really well made and really inexpensive for what it offers. It also has a magnetic top, so you can also hold your screws, but because of its compact size, you can go into places that you can't typically go into, but it's also portable and easy to carry with you. So if you do have a toolbox, it's not going to take a lot of space. Granted, you get less leverage with the small size, but if you want to go into tight spaces, the ratcheting system as well as the compact size can come in really handy. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. We're checking out these finger chopsticks. They are inexpensive, come in a set of 4 in several colors, and they fit on your fingers. So while you're doing tasks like working on your keyboard or on your desk, or if you're enjoying a gaming session, usually when you eat a snack, you get all of the crumbs on your finger, and then it ends up destroying your controller, your keyboard, and all of those things. So to prevent that from happening, you can wear these finger chopsticks on your fingers, and then at any time you can pick up a snack without sort of damaging your controller or your remote control. You can also leave these in the container and use them like that, but I really like the concept of putting them on the finger. These are all the rage online and are really inexpensive for what they do. We found them to be quite useful. This rucksack style backpack that has a really nice and rugged look. The bag has lots of storage space with one main compartment, and on the back is a laptop pocket which is padded. The bag also has 4 small pockets, 2 on the sides and 2 on the front. The zippers on the bag are really good quality and are well covered, and the laptop pocket also has internal zipper covers to protect the laptop from getting scratched. The bag has lots of storage space for things like power banks, books, pens, tablets, and notebooks, and the side pockets also have a bottle holder, but you can also use these pockets for other small devices. The front also has a padded handle which is convenient and can also be used to hang things, and on the back is a trolley strap for when you travel. Overall, the bag is well made and well padded and has lots of space along with good zippers. Go check it out, we'll have it linked in the description below. What we are checking out are these motion sensing lights. Now these are rechargeable compact lights that have 8 super bright LEDs. They can detect motion in the dark, and they automatically turn on with a detection of up to 10 feet. And if there's no motion detected for 15 to 18 seconds, they automatically turn off as well. They're great for lighting up small areas where you don't need a full light, and they're also great as night lamps, so you can have one place in your bathroom, so when you walk in, it automatically turns on. They also work great for bookshelves and cupboards, and they're simple to install. They can be mounted with a screw, or you can use the double-sided tape that is included in the box. These lights are pretty useful for around the house or in your office. Go check these out, we'll have them linked in the description below. The next product we're checking out is this mechanical keyboard. Now this is basically the cheapest mechanical keyboard available online. Now this has blue clicky switches that make a clicky sound. Now these are not of any high quality brand, and the overall build quality of the keyboard is not the greatest, but this is a good entry point keyboard, especially if you're trying to get into mechanical keyboards. This does have RGB lighting, and you do have several modes that you can switch from, but the lights are not individually controllable, something that you would find on higher end keyboards. It does have a floating keycap design, and it also has 26 anti-ghosting keys, which are great because then you can type really fast and you can also game on it without running into those ghosting issues. It has a fairly long cable, and it weighs in at about 1.3 kilograms, so it's not really heavy either, and overall it's fairly well built for what it priced at and is a good entry point mechanical keyboard if you're trying to get into mechanical keyboards. The next product we're checking out is this Ultrasonic Cleaner. Now this is a compact ultrasonic cleaner, and these sort of cleaners are usually really expensive, but this one is not priced at a high price. In fact, it's really affordable, and this can be great for cleaning out brushes, sunglasses, even spectacles. You can also use it to clean out some tools or things that you may have around the house. Ultrasonic cleaners use an ultrasonic frequency to vibrate the dirt off of your products, and you can also clean out watches if you want to clean those out in this. All you need to do is add some water, add some cleaner. You can use standard detergent as well, and basically run this cycle and it'll clean out the product. You can also see floating dust particles once you've cleaned this out. It's really compact, it's really inexpensive for what it does, and can be really useful around the house. Go check it out, we'll have it linked in the description below. Next product we're checking out is this wireless mouse. Now this is a Bluetooth 5.1 or a RF 2.4 GHz mouse, so you can switch between the two modes. It's really sleek and quite comfortable to hold in the hand. It also has inbuilt RGB, which can be switched around from different modes. The mouse also has 3 adjustable DPI levels of 1000, 1200 and 1600, and you also have an inbuilt rechargeable battery that is rated for 500 hours. This budget mouse is a great add-on if you're trying to get into some RGB, and it's also a really good quality mouse if you're looking for a wireless mouse on a low budget. It can also be used while being charged, which is not something that you can say for the Apple mouse. Speaking of which, we do have a product for the Apple mouse. We have this grip case for the Apple mouse that not only adds a lot of grip to make the Apple mouse more comfortable to use for long periods of time, but it also adds in wireless charging. If you used an Apple mouse before, you know that just charging the mouse for a couple of minutes will give you about 50% battery life. So you can simply pop this on to a wireless charging pad that you can have on your desk after you use the mouse throughout the day, and it'll quickly charge up the mouse. This does not disconnect the mouse from the Mac either, which is something that typically happens when you plug in a standard charger. This is really useful for a lot of people. We've had it for a while now, and I can't stop using this because not only does it add a lot of grip, but it also gets rid of that whole cable plug-in thing that you need to do to charge up the Apple mouse. Next up, we're checking out this single extension cord. Now this is a 1.5 meter extension cord that we have, but it's also available in 3 meters and 5 meters. What this does is converts a single plug point into an extension, which is also a single point extension, and this also gives you a international socket. So not only does it extend the plug point, but it also gives you an international plug point, so you can plug in other devices that don't have standard Indian or European style pins. So you can have flat pins or UK style pins plugged into this. This can be great for a single use device. If you're using some power tools and you want an extended cable, this can be great for that without needing to carry a bulky extension with you. This can also be great for attaching to a device that is permanently plugged into something that is far away, so you don't need to sacrifice an extension for that. Next up, we're checking out this kitchen scale. Now this is a 3-in-1 scale, so it can be used as a standard scale for the kitchen, or you can use it as a nutrition scale, so it'll tell you the nutritional value of the foods that you place on it. And then if you're into brewing coffee, this can be used as a coffee scale as well. It has a display in the front which will show you the weight of the food, but then the rest of the details can be found on the app that you can connect with this. So it'll give you nutritional value of things that you place on it. So if you place fruit on it, it'll give you protein, vitamins, fats, carbs, etc. of whatever food that you place on it. It also has an inbuilt tare function, so you can add containers onto it and then set them to 0. For a coffee maker, it can also calculate the ratio to get you a really nice shot. Overall, it's really useful for people who are into nutrition or coffee brewing, or if you're just into baking and things like that in the kitchen, this can be useful for that as well. The app adds a lot of functionality and makes this scale a little bit better. Next up, we're checking out this desk clock. Now this has a minimal transparent design and it looks super cool. You of course have built-in alarms, a calendar function, and a really nice and big time display as well in this transparent design, which looks really cool on your desk or your bedside table. But it also has a built-in humidity and a temperature sensor as well, which is excellent. You can also use it as a stopwatch or a countdown timer, which is also built into it. So if you're somebody who's using the Pomodoro technique, this can be useful for that as well. It is available in 2 colors. So we have the white one over here, but However, it is also available in a black color, so you can pick the one that suits your aesthetic more. This is a portable perfume bottle. Now this bottle will allow you to add any kind of perfume that you have into this smaller bottle. That will make it easier for you to carry your perfume. So you don't want to carry a full bottle of perfume, especially if you have expensive perfumes. You can simply transfer 5 ml of your perfume into this small pod, which can be used to take to the gym, take to the office, or even take with you when you're traveling. This has a built-in valve at the bottom. You simply use your existing perfume bottle, remove the cap, and sort of insert it at the valve, and just pump in the perfume into this pod, and this becomes a portable perfume bottle. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, we're checking out this EDC multi-tool. This has a whole lot of features and we'll glance through some of them. Of course, it has a built-in LED flashlight, which has several modes. You can have it on high, low, medium, and then you also have a red and an SOS mode inbuilt as well. It's also USB-C rechargeable, so it has a built-in battery. You also have screwdriver built in, so you do have additional bits that are included, but you do have a magnetic screwdriver point on the top. The whole light is designed around this clip, so it can be hung on a backpack or on your belt loop, and you also have a seat belt cutter in case of emergencies, along with a window breaking hammer on the bottom, which also doubles up as a bottle opener. The flashlight also has a built-in magnet, so you can hang it onto magnetic surfaces, and you can also bend it down thanks to this flap at the back. That flap also helps it stand on a desk, so if you want to put it flat or raise it up, you can do that using that flap, and that also allows you to hold your phone in landscape for a phone holder. A pretty cool accessory, and it still has more features. Definitely go check it out if you're into things like these. We'll have it linked below. Next up, we're checking out this bedside wireless charging stand. Now this has a built-in digital clock, which also does have 2 built-in alarms. The clock is nice and readable, but you can also wirelessly charge your phone by placing it on this phone stand. It uses a standard Type-C cable, and it will charge your phone with up to 15 watts of wireless charging speeds. If you lay it flat, you can also charge things like earphones, because it does support that with up to 3 watt of charging. You can put your phones in portrait or landscape if you are using this device as a phone stand, and the built-in clock is nice and readable, and the alarm is nice and loud. It's well built for what it does, and it also has a built-in light at the back, which again can be useful for using around at night as a desk light. Pretty cool accessory. We'll have it linked in the description below. Go check it out. What we're checking out are these adapter covers. Now these are designed for 20 watt Apple adapters, but they do fit on other chargers as well. You also get cable protectors at the end, so you do have cable end caps that match the main design, and then you also have a cable protection sleeve that goes on top of your cable to prevent it from fraying or yellowing. These are really cool and are available in a whole host of designs. We got a few over here, but you can go check out. They're available in at least 20-30 designs. Next up, we've got a really nice looking compact tabletop heater. Now this is a 1500 watt heater, but you can switch between a 750 watt mode or a 1500 watt mode. So depending on the amount of heat you need, you can switch the heater to that particular setting. Now it does have a built-in fan, so it's more of a convection type heater, and you do have ceramic heating elements in the front, but this heater is really efficient and it looks good while doing it. We have it here in the green color, but it's also available in a white as well as a black, so depending on your color choice, you can pick the heater. This also has a built-in safety mechanism, so if the heater does topple over, it has a safety switch at the bottom which will automatically shut off the heater. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, we're checking out this cable. Now this is a 2-meter long cable that is braided and has metal end caps. This is a really high quality cable, but the best thing about this is that it supports 240 watts of charging. Now this is PT 3.1 certified, so you do get a power delivery from this, and it can deliver up to 240 watts of power, provided you have devices that can support that. A 140 watt MacBook works with this without any problems, and so will fast charging phones that do support up to 120 watts. So if you're looking for a one and done cable, this is pretty well made. It's braided, it's extremely durable, and it does support high wattage. It does not support high data speeds, however, so if you're looking for a cable that does support high data speeds, this one will not be it. This is only designed for charging, and it does that well. Next up, we have a universal USB-C to USB-C power meter. Now, instead of buying cables with built-in power displays, you can buy this accessory instead that will work with any USB-C cable that you have. Simply plug it between the cable and whatever you are charging to see how much charge is being pulled up. This is more like an inline power meter, and it supports up to 100 watts. So if you do have fast charging devices, you can make sure that they are charging charging at fast charging speeds. It's extremely well made, has a bright display, and the best part about it is that it can be used with any USB Type-C cable. Go check it out, we'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, we're checking out this precision screwdriver. Now this has a stainless steel body and it holds all the bits for the screwdriver in the body itself. On the top is a really nice cap with a built-in bearing that has a free spinning design that can also be used as a fidget spinner, but more importantly, when you're screwing and unscrewing, it makes it easy to hold the screwdriver without needing to release it again and again. If you do precision work, or if you're opening electronics every day like we are, or even if you want to repair small things around the house like your glasses, this one is great because it includes a whole host of bits that can come in handy for everyday use. The screwdriver is also available in a large size with more bits in the body. So if you're looking for something like that, we'll have both of these linked in the description below so that you can pick whichever one you want. Next up, we're checking out this car audio receiver to FM transmitter. Now, if your car doesn't have a stereo system with Bluetooth or with auxiliary, this product is great because this will connect to your smartphone via Bluetooth, and then using FM transmission, it can connect to your car's stereo system. This is great because it allows for a lot of control. It has controls for bass and treble. You can also adjust the FM channel so that you get the best connection possible. But if you do have an auxiliary input, this can also transmit data to an auxiliary port because it does have built-in auxiliary. So your phone will be connected via Bluetooth, but this will be physically connected for a better audio connection. You can also connect pen drives and micro SD cards to play audio directly off of that so that you don't need your phone. But this also has a built-in microphone, so you can also receive and end calls directly from this. The volume control also gives you easy access to control the volume without fiddling around on your phone while driving, therefore making this a really useful device. You also get a smart equalizer, which does look nice in the car. Plus you also do get other functionality, including callers, numbers directly on the display, which is pretty high resolution as well. Next up, we're checking out this really cool humidifier. Now, humidifiers can come in handy, especially in the winters when the air gets dry. This one has a fairly large water tank and also can take in essential oils. This has a few modes as well, so you can set it on a timed mode, and then it also has built-in lights that look super cool. But I think the coolest aspect of this is what I like to call the jellyfish mode, in which once you put it in this mode, it pushes out these jellyfish-like steam bubbles that look super cool and can also be very nice and relaxing to look at. This also reduces the amount of sort of humidity that's going into the air. This is more like an intermittent mode versus a direct mode in which it's constantly humidifying the air. So that way also it works well, but it looks cool doing it. Now this is powered by a USB Type-C port, so you can directly run it off a power bank as well if you want to. And you also have the ability to turn on the light or completely turn it off as well. It looks good either way, and if you're interested, we'll have it linked below. Now next up, we have this transparent power bank. Now this is a 10,000 mAh power bank that does support 22 watts of charging through the USB-C port and also has 18 watts of charging through the standard USB port. You do have a few ports on the top and a button, but on the front is a really nice transparent design with a display that tells you the battery charge in the power bank, and also has a built-in light which has 3 modes and an SOS mode which can come in handy in certain situations. The transparent design of the power bank looks pretty good, and the lights are really bright, so it doubles up as an emergency light as well, or as a flashlight if you are walking outside. The loop is also convenient and allows you to carry the power bank easily or even attach it to a backpack. For the price, it's pretty good and has a few features built in. It's definitely recommended. Go check it out. We'll have it linked in the description below. Next up, we're checking out this really cool accessory. It's only 90 rupees in price and is available in 3 colors. This is a screen cleaner, which does include a liquid as well as this inside area, which is covered with a microfiber cloth that is great for cleaning out screens. So it can be used on your phones, tablets, or even laptops. You can even use it on larger screens like televisions. It does come with screen cleaner included, and it also has a cover to protect the microfiber cloth so that it's not rolling around in dust. You can also remove the bottle and the cover to wash the microfiber cloth piece. Like we mentioned, it is available in 3 colors and we got all 3 colors to show you guys. They're really inexpensive and really handy, and you should just have multiple of these around the house or office just so that you can have a clean screen at all times. Now that completes our list, but we do have one final bonus accessory, and this falls into a very weird viral Instagram video sort of category. This is a bonus item. This is a 6-grid rotating food dispenser primarily designed for things like rice, but you can use it for multiple things, as you can have pulses and things in there. And it's convenient because it dispenses a fixed amount into this container, and all you have to do is get the pulse or the rice that you want, position it on the front, and then simply press the button and it'll dispense rice as per your requirement. Now, this thing is so viral that it is frequently sold out, but we will link it in the description below. And that completes part 1 of our mega compilation. Stay tuned for part 2 and don't forget to subscribe.